War descended suddenly upon Ukraine. Along the Eastern Front, its men may be in bunkers, but they do not cower here. 3 times in the last month, the Russians have attacked this base with infantry and tanks, and 3 times they've been repelled.
Russian tanks strike on us directly from this position.
Another attack may be imminent.
Now we are waiting for them for correct fire.
So here they wait. Vladimir Putin has turned their days into night and taken them away from their families. But for the men of this territorial defence unit, this is now home. Above their heads hangs a constant threat. The town they've dug under is all but abandoned. Its people gone. Orphan pets have sought shelter here too.
Slava Ukraine!
The men know it won't be long before the next attack. The commander tells me they far outnumber us. But we are Ukrainians and we are on our land. It doesn't matter how good the enemy are as soldiers. They don't have the support that we do from the people who live here. All of these men that you see are volunteers. Many of them don't even have military training. And they're not here manning checkpoints far from the front. They're right in the thick of things. On the outskirts of Izum, the gateway to the Donbas. And they're learning pretty fast because they're up against the Russian army. And that gives you a sense of how much Ukraine is committing to this fight. Everything it's got. Above, a Russian barrage is the signal. It's time to get to work. Outside these walls, everything is in the line of fire. And these men face it daily. They need little reminder that to the north, the majority of Russia's forces are headquartered. And to the south, most of their Ukrainian comrades. Their patrols and defence along this front line keep these two mighty forces apart. The shells start landing closer as the Russians adjust their aim. We're heading back? No. So you get a sense of what Russia's artillery and tanks can do to Ukrainian homes. This is relentless. But the reason that these men are holding on so tight here in these defensive positions is because they simply cannot let the Russians through here. If they do, more Ukrainian troops to the south and the Donbas will be under threat. So they're hanging on for dear life here. At the front, there's no bunker, but they're armed to the teeth. Yuri, this is a volunteer battalion. These men were doing ordinary jobs before the war, and they're facing against Russian tanks, Russian heavy artillery, indirect fire. How are they managing to hold the Russians off?
Our men, they go in combat, they fight every day by this fire. You can watch it. Because we believe that all the democratic countries, all the world will help us. And when we will give modern weapon, these brave men, they can destroy completely Russian army. And we liberate all Ukraine, and we liberate all the world of Russian gangster regime.
As the day grows long, it's time to pick up the pace. On open ground, there's no safe hiding place. Pinned down, their route back is cut off by artillery fire. So, through gardens and backyards, they search for an escape. The soldier calls out, leave this place as soon as possible. And it's here we find Natasha, stubbornly hanging on.
Вам допомогти виїхати звідси?
Do you need help leaving? Yuri
Вам
asks her.
допомогти?
I don't have anyone here.
Вам допомогти виїхати?
But she's defiant. This war wasn't her choice. It's as if she refuses to acknowledge it, even as Russian shells soar overhead.
Let's go to her house. She invite us.
Тільки ж ви мене не скоріть.
Well, we can't go forward, can we?
Very close to us. Very close to us. On our way.
Yuri tries to convince her to come with us.
Ви не поїхали.
To stay risks death.
Чому ви не поїхали звідси?
Того, що я
I don't want to betray my husband. He's buried in the cemetery here. I won't leave him.
We try one last time.
Можемо залишити жінку.
Natasha, why don't you leave here?
То, що я
Because it's my home, and I have nowhere to go.
She lives alone.
Yuri implores her. Natasha, go to a nearby town. They will help you there.
Why? I got used to it now.
He says, we can help you. Are you ready to be evacuated?
And if I go there, what will I do next? Off you go, guys. Thank you.
We have to leave, but Natasha's told to pack her bags. They'll come back for her when the shelling stops. Despite the onslaught, the men pushed forward. This is what stalemate sounds like on the Eastern Front. And this is what it takes to keep the gateway to the Donbas firmly shut. Quentin Somerville, BBC News, near Izum, Ukraine.